Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corpse Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
Dad's from Devil Daddy.
This is Odorous from War. You're listening to RABID NOISE
on RABID Radio.
Turn it up.
Welcome back to RABID NOISE on RABID Radio. That was Overdose from Deadstar Assembly's new album, Blame It on the Devil. And here to talk about the new album and all things Deadstar Assembly is drummer Kriz DK. What's up, man?
Hey, how are you? It's a pleasure to be talking to you.
It's awesome to have you on the show, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. You've just released your kick-ass new album, Blame It on the Devil, which is the first album in 5 years for you guys. Why so long between drinks?
We handle pretty much everything in-house in Deadstar Assembly, from recording the music, the production, to all the imagery and the graphic design. So we just wanted to make sure, especially with this release, that we had everything the way that we wanted it, and we were very happy with the outcome. So we hope everyone else will be as well.
I think so too, man. I think it's a kick-ass album. It's one of my favourites so far of the year. So,
thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great, man. So, how was the recording experience for you this time around compared to the last album, Coat of Arms?
This time around, we actually, we dropped a good chunk of money and we built our own home studio. So we were able to really take our time and make sure that things were done properly in the way that we wanted them to be. We didn't really have to worry about time constrictions or financial constrictions. So again, I think it really shows. We feel some of the aspects of Coat of Arms got rushed, and there were things that we weren't too happy with afterwards, but I can't think of anything that, I would want to change with this album.
Being able to take your time like that to make sure, you're happy with it, because once it's out,
Exactly.
And you've got to go back and listen to it and play the song. So it's definitely paid off, man. So the album had a different title originally, am I right?
Yes, originally we were going to call it Dorned and Thorns, which is the name of one of the songs on the album. But when we were finished, we thought Blame It on the Devil kind of better encompassed the message that was behind this album, and it was just a more suiting title for it. If you see the cover image and everything, a lot of the message behind this is just the dichotomy between good and evil, and how everyone kind of has the choice to do what they want and kind of sculpt out where you want your future to be.
It's heavy and it's catchy too.
Yeah, one of the trademarks of our music. It's heavy with a pop sensibility. We all love kind of 80s Hollywood sleaze rock. So we like the big hooks in the choruses, and it's just our thing.
No, I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for big choruses and, catchy stuff, because, there's a lot of stuff out there that's good, but after all, it's just every song sounds the same.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just there's no hook, and you're like, oh, okay, it's good, but I don't remember anything. But, you guys always bring out things that are memorable, so, keep doing what you're doing, man. Well, you also play with the Genitorturers as well. How do you split your time between the bands?
Well, I've been playing with Genitorturers since 2011 now, and Deadstar finished the touring cycle for Coat of Arms around that time. So the last couple of years, I've just been hitting it hard on the road with Jen. So we just finished a 20th year anniversary tour for the first Genitorturers album. It was the 20 Years of Depravity tour, and we did about 50 or 60 dates altogether for that. So there really hasn't been too much conflict between bands. Probably for me, this year is going to be devoted a lot to Deadstar Assembly, but if Jen starts booking any shows, I do my best to make myself available for those as well.
Cloning machine.
Yeah, have to figure something out.
Well, I know quite a few drummers that are in several bands at once. It keeps them active, because a lot of them I know they can't sit still. They just want to keep playing.
Exactly. That's what really gets me off, is just playing live, and I'm open to doing that as much as possible, so I don't really limit myself.
What was it that influenced you to become a drummer originally?
I don't know. It's just something that kind of came naturally to me. I started playing drums when I was 10 years old. My friends and I at the time were just really into music, and we just decided to start a band. No one really played anything. And I actually started off on guitar. I still dabble a little bit in guitar, but I'm certainly not a great player. And we're having trouble finding a drummer at that time. And I was like, hell, I'll just give it a go. And it's just something that came naturally, and I just stuck with it.
Was there a band that really kicked it off for you?
The first band I was really into, I was again 10 years old. It was around 1994. I was really into Green Day, the whole Dookie album, and like the punk rock mentality. I got into that, and then shortly after, I started to get into Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson, and a little bit of the darker side of things, and I don't know, just it completely immersed myself in music from that point on.
It sounds like it mirrors actually how I got into music, because my first band I really got into was Green Day, Dookie. Of course. Yeah, and then went on to things like Megadeth and Nine Inch Nails, and just went down the rabbit hole from there. So we're going to take a short break now, and we'll be back very soon on Rabid Noise with Kriz DK from Deadstar Assembly. Welcome back to Rabid Noise. That was Darkest Star by Deadstar Assembly, and we're talking tonight with Kriz DK from the band. Now, you've also toured with one of my own favourite bands, Combi Christ. How was that experience for you?
It was fun. I'm pretty good friends with the guys in Combi Christ. It's always a party around them. One of my best friends is just joined the band as their full-time bass player, Brent Ashley. But when Deadstar was touring with Combi Christ, we did a short run, and it was a lot of fun. They were great shows. It was good exposure for us. A little bit different crowd. So we had a lot of fun with that. We would love to tour with them again.
I'd love to see both Combi Christ and Deadstar tour together down in Australia.
Yeah, that would be great.
For me, that would be my ultimate lineup. So let's put it out there.
I'm all for it. I hope that happens.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Well, I saw a video with you talking at NUM about D-Drum, which is pretty damn cool, man. Do you do a lot of drum clinics and things like that over there when you're not playing live?
No, I've actually never done anything like a drum clinic. I play all the time on my own in my house. But D-Drum is a great company. I've been playing their stuff for about 5 years now. It's the 10th year anniversary of them making acoustic drums, and the quality of the product is great. The durability really holds up on the road, so I love their products.
It's definitely quality stuff, man. That's why I sort of checked out the video, because a good friend of mine who's a drummer was talking about D-Drum as well. So, man, yeah. I was just wondering, because a lot of drummers are going out there and doing clinics at the moment.
It's definitely something I would be open to. I just never had the opportunity before, so maybe down the road.
Or maybe all in one go, Australian tour, drum clinic, smash it all out in one. I'm putting it out there to the universe, dude.
Sounds great to me.
So what's next for Deadstar?
Well, the album is just coming out now. We're kind of fielding some tour offers. We don't have anything nailed down quite yet, but we're looking to spend a lot of the upcoming year on the road. Australia is a market that we definitely want to break into. It seems like the interest is there, the fan base is there, so we're just trying to make things fall into place so we can get over there and play some shows.
That would be amazing. And you do have the fan base here, and your fans are absolutely crazy for you too. I mean, you've always had a very strong fan base. How do you keep up to date with them, apart from the website and things like that? You're on Twitter, right?
My personal Twitter is twitter.com/KrizDK. There's also the band site, Twitter/DSA band. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and then, of course, Deadstar.com, which is, we're kind of revamping right now, and we're going to unveil the new version of Deadstar.com next week with the album.
And you'll be able to get the album through the website?
I believe it's going to be set up that way.
Awesome, man. Well, we're going to go to the title track, Blame It on the Devil now. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight, Kriz, and all the best to you and the boys for the rest of the year, and fingers crossed to see you guys soon.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for having me.